Hey guys, I'm Rohit here and I'll be showing you how to create a bootable USB for your Mac OS Sierra. Okay, so let's get right to it. For creating a bootable USB, you're going to need a couple of things. First is you need a USB thumb drive with a minimum of 8 GB free space. So this has 8 GB of free space, there you go. And the second is you will need the macOS Sierra installer, which you can download from the App Store. So there it is. And another thing you got to make sure is that this installer you find in the applications folder. So let's check if it is. Let me open Finder and go into applications, and there it is. The macOS Sierra installer app is in the applications folder. Once you've made sure of this, we can start the process. So for the first step, we need to reformat the USB thumb drive. Let me go to disk utility. So what I did was I opened the launchpad and I went to utilities folder, and there I found disk utility. You can also use the spotlight. So you can bring up the spotlight by pressing command and spacebar, the spotlight search, and you can type disk utility. So it should usually autocomplete. When you see disk utility in the top hit, you can go ahead and press enter. So in the disk utility, I select transcend in the external drives, and let me go ahead and erase this. So for this, I'm going to rename my thumb drive as Mac OS, just to keep it simple. You can rename it as whatever you want, but remember that'll be the name that's going to be used in the command line as well. So I'm going to rename it as Mac OS for simplicity, and I go ahead and click on erase. This is going to just take a couple of seconds. There it is. It's completed, and once it's completed, we can go ahead and press done. Now, as you can see, it says this is the Mac OS. It's renamed it as Mac OS. Let me close this disk utility. So that's the first step. That's done. Awesome. Now for the second step, we need to use the terminal app to actually make the USB as bootable. So for that, we need to open the terminal app. We can do that by going into the launchpad and going into the utilities folder and clicking on terminal, or using the spotlight, again command and spacebar, and searching for terminal, and it should autocomplete. There you go, and you can hit enter. So that should bring up the app. Once the application opens, go ahead and type this command. Don't worry, this command is there in the article as well, so you can copy it from there. And just make sure that all the forward slashes and backslashes are as they are supposed to be, and the name of the Mac OS is your USB's Mac OS or whatever you've named it as. Once you're happy with this, once you've cross-checked and double-checked it, you can go ahead and hit enter. So now it's prompting me for my password. If you have a system password, it's going to prompt you as well. So let me go ahead and enter my password, and once I hit enter. Yes. And again enter, and now it's doing its own thing. So it'll erase the disk and it'll start copying the installer files to the disk. So it typically takes 15 to 20 minutes, but it can take 30 minutes as well. So I'll come back to this once it's finished. So now the files have been copied, and thumb drive is now a bootable USB thumb drive, which has the installer for the Mac OS Sierra. So to use this, you plug this in, restart your computer, and when you hear the startup chime, press the option key to install it from your bootable USB. So that's how easy it is to make a bootable USB for the macOS Sierra. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Thanks for watching.